Alright, here's the truck running. Engine, sounds normal, no crazy air leaks or vacuum leaks or noises or smoking, anything like that. Runs really well. So you'll have to forgive me for my mess on the inside. I've got some. That box over there is the lights that I mentioned in the other video. I guess I can open them up and show you. So it gives you just a tail light housing like that, and then you get the rectangle LEDs with the grommets to hold them in. This is the LED. There's 4 of those. So that's that. And like I said, this was probably close to $500 for this kit, but I wanted to update the look of the truck a little bit. Move this stuff back out of the way. Here's a weight slip for the truck. I think I posted a picture of that, but just in case, that's the weight of the truck. Gross weight was 19.8 with 9360 on the front axle, 10,440 on the rear, and the GVWR is 33,000. But just so you can see that for yourself, got 12,000 on the front and 21,000 on the rear, allowable. You got your dash. This is pretty much standard. I don't think I need to show you that, but all the controls for the lights and everything are here. It's got an air shift PTO here. Back seat. The interior's in good shape. I just gotta clean my junk out of it. And then power windows, power locks. There's the wheel lift bridge. There's the L-arm. It's pretty big, but you could do a car with it if you had to. This end of it's not that big, just that part of it. So you got the work lights and old school rotator bar on there. The boom, like from underneath, I showed you it was in good shape. This thing is beautiful. And this is the original paint on it. This hasn't been repainted. So we've got up and down function. We got, let's see, what do we got to do to tilt this thing? There we go. So you got 3-stage, I think. Can't remember the spec. I think it was like 1. I can't remember. I wrote it in the listing what the extension, what the fully extended was. But it goes out, a good distance, especially if you compare it to a 16-ton. I don't think 16-ton is a 3-stage like this. Then we got controls back here. If you don't want to use the manual controls, we got electric. It's operated by solenoid, so we can draw this back in just by pushing a button. And then they also have the same thing on the passenger side here, except for the top one. I don't know if the solenoid's bad or if maybe a wire's disconnected, so the up-down function doesn't work. But the in and out function works. The tilt up and down function, that's the power tilt. That goes in and out with the button, and of course the fold. Fixing that up-down for the boom is not going to be a big deal, I don't think, because it's got to be just a bad solenoid or a wire that's come unhooked. Not exactly sure what the switch here does. Haven't really had a chance to play with it and figure it out, but you got passenger side controls as well as driver's side. And then these are from another truck, actually. They don't fit anyway. That's actually from a 14-ton or a 16-ton. So these are from another truck. They won't be included with it. But Everything else in these boxes will be there, and then probably a frame kit, a fork kit, basic fork kit. So the remote control is present. I don't know how to power it up, but you know, there's a junction box here, the controller's here, everything's here. I've never used it. To me, if it's not wireless, if I gotta drag this cord all the way back there, I don't know, it's just not very appealing to me, especially when you got the switches right at the back of the truck. But there's a bracket to hang more chains on if you wanted to do that, or put your toolboxes in here for your hand tools, whatever. Here's all the junction boxes for all of the wiring for the rear of the truck. Here's the chains that are included, and there's quite a few. There's 5/16 chain, there's 1, 2, 3 lengths of that. I think there's more actually. I don't know where I put the other ones. And then you got some 3/8 chain. There's another 5/16 chain. There's a bunch of 3/8 chain. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 binders. You've got a nice grade 100 1/2-inch chain here. Actually, 2 of those. Here's another 3/8 chain, and there's some more binders and chains and things down there at the bottom. I can lay all that out and show it to you if you want to see what's exactly there. But all that's included. Let's go to the other box. It's got the 1/2-inch grade 100 safety chains at the rear. They're bolted in, so they can't be taken off of there. I should unbolt them. Can't really see that, but I got a picture of that. Got a picture of that in the ad. So there's probably 5 or 6 2-inch cargo strap ratchet binders. Ratchet straps. There's a regular 4-prong extension for a tow light if you needed that. That stays with the truck. Wide load sign. I don't know that you need that, but it will stay with the truck. Got already a set of spring hanger forks, and only got one of these. Actually, this was some equipment that I got from a friend the other day, so I'm gradually trying to put together a nice set of forks for this truck. Now, I've been borrowing, when I'm using this truck, I've been borrowing the forks out of that truck. The forks are expensive. I think a fork kit's like $3,000 or $4,000 for a nice set. And these smash blocks are brand new. I actually bought those for another truck, so those will not be included. Then we've got various, 7-prong light cable to connect to a semi-tractor, or run a wire from the back of the truck to your light bar if you needed to do that. And there's actually multiple of those. I think there's this one's a longer length, this one's a shorter length, and then there's a retractable coiled one. There's a set of associated jumper cables that go into the jumper cable box connection, which is over here. I think it's a 500 or 600 amp set. Plug right in here, and you got jumper cables. Those cables are in this box here. I'm not going to dig them out, but they're here. Matter of fact, here's the one end of them. And then, I don't know, just various, there's tire chains, a 4-way, just little odds and ends. There's another 5/16 chain down in there, a pry bar, a brand new fire extinguisher. And there's another basket for storage up here behind the cab. There's kind of just some garbage up in there now, a broom, shovel, and comb. I don't know what's in the cardboard box. Just random stuff, but I'll clean all that out. So, other than that, I don't know what else I can show you, but if you had any other questions, you can definitely ask, and I'll get you the video. Oh, there is connections for your, you know, if you're towing heavy duty, you've got the service line and the trailer brake line. You got your 7-prong, you got a 4-prong, and then you just got regular air. You also have another connector for your associated jumper cables back here as well. So I guess that's about it.